Welcome everybody. Let's go ahead and gotta change something in the title here. Got it. Now we are all set and ready to go. This should be just fine. Uh-oh. Just gotta... Alright, let's go to our stream setup. And make sure chat is working. Okay. And down into the sewers we go. Streamlabs, please work. Streamlabs. Are you gonna... Ay, ay, ay. Hey, this chat always breaks. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There's the chat. And we are at... What are we at? KC Scurrius. 509. I'm thinking we can get it up to 650, 700 today. That should be a good number. And here we go. Easy boss, easy time. Just need to keep at it, and we will get the pet. Turn on some music. Look at that switch. That flick from the menu all the way to our prayer book. That's why you use F keys. And I'm forgetting my imbued heart, as always. Take care of the minions. And do we get the pet? No, we get a rune battle axe. That's fine. But I need this pet. It's no longer a want, it is a need. I will not do any other content until I get this pet. My cheese stick will carry me to victory. I also need to go probably get some more chaos runes here in a bit. I'm almost out of charges. And by almost out, I mean I have like 5,000 left. So not like desperate need for charges, but still would be nice to have. I think I'll top it up with 20,000 and just keep on going. But we'll get there when we get there. And adamant arrows. Got my coffee with me. Gonna have some coffee in between kills. My sleep schedule has been awful recently, so I need to stay awake until it is time for sleep. That way I can sort of get my stuff back on schedule. I watched the Q&A stream about Scurrius. A lot of good insights into how they designed the boss and what they expected. Combat achievements are coming. Definitely going to be easy combat achievements for this guy. But the big thing was the pet chance. And the pet chance is 1 in 3,000 in both instant and group worlds. So it doesn't matter which one you do. As long as you're MVP, you have a 1 in 3,000 chance of getting it. And MVP for the group world only counts if you do the most damage. So, I had an idea that because the group boss was harder, the MVP... Scurrius Spine. Because the group one was harder, I had an idea that maybe it was a higher pet chance because you wouldn't get MVP every time, but that's not true. MVP is still 1 out of 3,000 no matter what. Which is a little disappointing, because I would have been alright taking on the stronger version if it had a better pet chance. But we're just going to go with the normal private instance. And it's pretty easy to conserve prayer and food here. Every 10 minutes you eat from the cheese pile and get your health fully restored. So I'm okay with, like, sitting at a little bit of a lower HP. Mostly because I don't think this guy's max hit is higher than, like, a 20. And the flicks are very forgiving. You can wait till the very last second. It would have been nice to have some combat stats to still train up, because the Scurrius Spines are 100% useless to me. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. Drink a prayer pot, use a divine magic thingy. Saturated heart. I just call it a divine because it has the same effects as a divine potion without taking any damage, which is really good. I remember I was using Ancient Brews for the Whisperer. I finally got upset with that, so I bought the bullet, bit the bullet and bought the heart. It's only like 100 mil-ish, so for something that I'm just gonna keep in my bank and use everywhere. Everywhere I use magic, I'm gonna use the heart, so it's a worthy investment. Unfortunately, I didn't get one on my way to 99 Slayer, which is disappointing. Jeez, this is a very loud song. Let's there. That's better. So 99 Slayer didn't get me the imbued heart. Didn't even get me the enhanced Slayer gem, which also would have been nice. But what can you do? I mean, you can do more Slayer, I guess, but I'm not into that. I got my 99. I'm done with Slayer. I'm gonna do fun PVM from now on and pet hunting. And luckily, there's only 2 Slayer bosses which I need pets from. Thermonuclear Smoke Devil and the Kraken. And those are 2 pretty easy bosses. And I have like 800 Slayer points saved up. Right now I'm on a Cerberus task. I could go take a break maybe after like 50 kills and do some Cerberus. But Cerberus drains a lot of prayer and it's not very profitable unless you hit one of the gyms. So I'm kind of reluctant to do it if it's just going to cost me money and supplies. My coffee done. In a little bit, or when I need to resupply, I'll go get some more coffee. Come here, you big lug. How's everyone been? Let me know in the chat if you want to discuss anything. The nice thing is these kills go so fast. It's the 1 in 3,000 definitely doesn't feel like the kind of a grind it would be for something else like the Gargoyles boss, any of the other Slayer bosses. I'm trying to think which Slayer which Slayer boss did I get spooned on the hardest? Let's check. Abyssal Sire was pretty lucky. Ay. Not paying attention, I was looking at my pets. Let's see. Hellhound was really lucky. Gargoyles was lucky. I'm not quite sure which one was the luckiest, but... that pet count is going to be 16 by the time I'm done here. You know what I could do? Something that I've been meaning to set up is a little JPEG of my my player down in the corner. I could probably set that up pretty quickly. You know what? For the first part of this, let's make myself a JPEG streamer. Add my RuneScape profile to the... add my RuneScape profile to the stream here. And I want to figure that out. I might take a little bit, go to Blender, find myself a nice JPEG. It would be pretty easy. Just get the player model, throw on a green plane. Just get a plane, turn it green. No, I have some fur potion. All right, that's a sign I need to. I'm gonna stop for now. Let's actually do that. Display capture. Let's go to... is this Blender? Yeah, this is Blender. Go ahead and resupply real quick. We are at actually 18. We're at 18 Scurrius spines so far. Okay, always delete the cube, file, import, legacy object, models. I think we can just go to this guy. No. File, import, object. I think this one? No, that's the, I don't rename these, I don't rename a lot of these models, so it might take me a second to... might take me a second to find the right one. Not that one. Import. Baby Mulder, odd figure, and be Scurrius, alter. Object, item, player, this one. Nope. Why don't I just do this? Data D. No, data C. Users. Runelight. Models. And let's just delete all of those. Go back to here. Then export model. Nice. Okay, it's there. File. Import. Wave font. There we go. Scale that down quite a bit. Still too big. Scale it down even more. Let's move the camera. Then rotate. I'm slowly getting better at Blender. Nope, don't do that. Do this. Then I think we take it down a bit. Render image. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring the light source behind the camera. Or from the camera, actually. That's nice. Rotation, 90. Y, 0. Z, 0. That should be perfect. Okay, and then add mesh plane and rotation, I think 90 there. 0. I think 90 on the X. Move this back a sec. Scale it up. Go to materials. New. Don't use nodes. Base color should be there. Render image. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe take this back a bit so that the light isn't so harsh on it. But then you got a shadow. How about that? Render image. I can work with this. Let's save as. Desktop. Save image. Let's keep Blender open just for a second. Go to graphic image manipulation program. Select by color. Select by color. And then select. I think we grow by that much. Nope. How about... Yeah, let's... is that looking cleaner? That's looking cleaner. Select, invert, Control C, Control V. Well, V. Yep, that works. Control V. Do I anchor? No, I don't want that. Let's see. Layer. New layer. All right, perfect. And then just a little bit of cleanup here. A little bit of cleanup around the... Oh, a little bit of cleanup around the edges. Just clean this up. Do it in short strokes. Make sure I don't log out here. I could have done this better with the selection, but that's fine. A little bit of green peeking out around the corners isn't going to hurt anybody. Just pull down here, a little bit up here, and then right under here. This is not the most professional job, but I just want to get a quick and dirty little image up. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that still looks fine. It's mostly these big lines I want to take care of. Okay, that's fine. How about on this side? There's a little bit there. There's quite a bit over here. Let's go ahead and clean that up. Oop. Just do some of this, a little of that, and bring it around town. That's really apparent because it's green right next to the accursed ginger hair. You know what? Here. I'm going to actually just now delete this layer. Know what I'm going to do? I'm going to select by color. Really just get all the way in there. All the way in there. Then make sure you get all of that. All of those. All of that. Did I just select everything? Okay. Select by color. If there's a better way to do this, let me know, because select by color. Oh, come on, select by color. There. How about I do the opposite? Select by color. Okay. Oh, I'm doing control click, not shift click. Select none. Select by color. I was doing control click, not shift click. That's my issue. Nope. There we go. And then select the hair. Just make sure that's nice and neat. Okay, that looks good. Select, let's shrink it by 2 pixels. No, let's select, shrink by, let's do 1 pixel, just to make sure. New layer, please. How do I do that? And file, new. Okay. Then, all right, perfect. Then we take this, bring it here-ish. And then let's select 100% green, fill, fill. Let's anchor layer. Okay. Now this should work. I see. Pen. Let's select color brush. Okay. Color. Select here. And we can. Uh-oh. Anchor layer. And then we can. Let's bring this size to maybe 2. No, that's 2000. That works. Select that and just fill that in. This is a really quick and dirty job. Gonna have a little bit of hair coming in over the face there, but that is fine. I think. Okay, and then if we smudge it a little bit, smudge it, brush size 5. There, that looks better. Anything else I need to take care of? Nope, that looks good. File, export as. To desktop. And export. And close that. That's fine. Let's go to here, go there, drag that there. Add, excuse me, add image. Okay, browse, Grab this guy. Okay. Now we go to filters. Color key. Okay. Close. Perfect. And then we just take this guy. Player. And bring him down here. That should be good. Now, let's see. Filters. Add. How would I do this? I don't think that worked. Let's trash that one. Similarity, let's do there. Uh-oh. Too much, too much. Filters. Okay, there we go. And I think that should be fine. Actually, filters, let's take it a little bit. That's better. Okay. Woo! No, it's not. Let me fix this. Filters. Yatta-cha. Opacity. No. Let's keep the contrast at 0. Filters. Is it the smooth? Yeah, smoothness is what we're worried about. All right. Let's see. Can't quite figure this one out right now. Blending mode. Properties. Cancel that. Well, I'm not quite sure how to make this work, but we'll leave it as such for now. All right. You know the first number of my PIN. No, you don't. Okay. Now we can go back to Scurrius with my expertly crafted JPEG image of a person, just my character model. But that didn't take too long. That was a pretty quick and dirty job, but we got it done. Give me a second. All right. That should be fine. Unfortunate that I can't get the stream thingy the way I want. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. LUT. Okay. No, that's not the right one. Hmm. That's not right. Let's remove that. Just messing around with settings. I'll figure that out later. For now, let's go do Scurrius. Need that. Need that. Take the Chaos Runes. Take the arrows. Actually, you know what? Now is a good time to get some more charges in my thing there. -1. Let's just buy the buy limit for now. Throwing 2 mil into my cheese stick. Put that there. Put that there. That there. Adamant arrows. Teleport to house. Chaos runes. Use those on those. And we have a fully charged cheese stick. Let's take out 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest anglers, and let's get on going. Actually, give me a bit. I need to look up something. Yeah, that looks too complicated for me. I'm not gonna make my little guy down here light up quite yet. But we'll leave him. He looks kind of nice down there in the corner. Just a reminder that Mr. Mommy Man is always watching. Actually, can I... There. I can just mess with him. Transform. Flip vertical. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm seeing a little bit of green there, so I'm going to go to filters. Smoothness. There we go. And that's looking quite a bit better. No more ugly green trim on the outside. And back to Scurrius. I still see green trim when we have a black background there. Filters. Can we get rid of that? Nope. There we go. Nice and simple. As shrimple as that. Now, with my good luck charm activated and my cheese stick fully charged, we can kill Scurrius. And he's going to immediately give me the pet. He's doing a lot of melees. He goes to his choose pile. Click magic. Dodge. Pray melee. Melee I don't want to flick because I just missed flicks on melee and it takes damage, so. But the magic and ranged attacks... I knew I was missing something. I'm missing the imbued heart. Alright, after this kill I'll go get it. And he summons his buddies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And get annihilated, you big rat. Give me the pet. Never lucky. We'll get him next time, boys. Let's go and get our imbued heart that we forgot. Don't know why I'm going to the Grand Exchange. The other bank is closer, but I'll just teleport again. Because I can teleport as much as I want, because I am 99 construction. Imbued heart. Do we have any rune arrows? No. I can teleport anywhere I want, unless I don't have the teleports for it, like these places, but... Jeez. Report advertising websites. Do your part, report the bots. No, it doesn't feel like it makes a difference, but it's the least you can do. I wish they tied in rat catchers, the quest, with this somehow. That would have made it a little bit more bearable. If there was like actually a good reward from rat catchers, because you get absolutely nothing from rat catchers. I bring the imbued heart and I don't even click it. There we go. Nice and easy. Free mage. Dodge. Where are you going, big guy? Where do you think you're going? You getting some minions? Rune full helm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I know you're there, Mr. Carr. My mage. I need to sneeze. Maybe I do, maybe I don't sneeze. That's disappointing. When you feel like you gotta sneeze, but then you don't. kill the minions. Give me the pet. Give me the pet. Killed him before he could summon his minions again. Or an adamant plate body. I will say, even with using all of these chaos runes, I have made a small profit. Well, let's see. What's our loot tracker looking at? Yeah, 4.2 million. I spend about 1 to 2 million on chaos runes, but I've used fairly few chaos runes for the number of kills I'm getting. I mean, a magic stick that hits 52s, that's, for using chaos runes, that's insane. Okay, you got your minions out. Got all sticks, and got the prayer off in time. Range. Mage. Dodge. You had to just call them out again, didn't you? Melee. The death runes are nice as well. I didn't use death runes for much anymore besides like Vengeance. Because I got the Sang Staff and that uses blood runes. And if I need more blood runes, I don't really buy them. I just go do some rune crafting because I need to get my rune crafting up anyway. Don't know what I'm going to do when I hit 90 rune crafting. Oops, sorry. Hit the mic stand there. Don't know what I'm going to do when I hit 90 rune crafting. I might do soul runes if soul runes are better XP, but I might stick with blood runes because I use those more often, and it's a little bit more convenient just to have a big old stack of blood runes to dip into whenever I need. And also it's nice to have, like, a couple thousand blood runes just in case I need to buy supplies. I can sell those. Range. Flick to magic, back to melee, and then kill the ads. I don't think the adamant arrows are really worth picking up, but they're a little bit of profit, so I'd say it's worth it. Now I gotta hit the heart again. Free range. Pray magic. Minions. Doot, 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 doot. Pray mage. Doot, doot, dodge. Die, you big rat. Rune Chain Body, the best drop out of all of them. Well, not the best drop. The pet is the best drop, but realistically, for what we can expect on a regular basis, the Rune Chain Body is best. I mean, this could be like a nice low-level moneymaker. If you're... It's definitely not the best. If you're just training combat, then yeah, it could be good. Just get a little bit of profit alongside your XP, unlike Nightmare Zone, where you're not really making any money unless you're using your imbue points on... your Nightmare Zone points on, like, herb boxes or something. So I'd say this is probably... Ah, come on! I don't really mind when he summons the minions, it's just a little bit annoying, because they do, like, chip damage. 524. Let's see if we get it on 525. Die, you big rat. $150, that's a 48. 42, that's like a 6. No, it's a 3. Magic? Come on, kill him before he summons his little shit minions. Just barely. Chaos Runes, 111. Super Prayer Dose. Don't Alka Prayer Dose like you did last time, you big idiot. $160, that's a max. I know there's a plugin that, like, instead of the XP drops, it just shows you what damage you've done. That could be nice, but I prefer just having the XP drops. Not for any real reason, it's just I'm more used to it than seeing the damage number come up when you hit something with a weapon. I should check on how much the Soul Reaper axe is. Of course, right before he dies, he just decides to throw out some minions. I'm trying to do some market research on the Soul Reaper axe. Still about 390 mil. Not bad, but not good. We just have to wait and see what kind of changes are being made to it before it can be really usable. Turn on some music. Range. Hit the heart. Mage. Mage. Melee. I want to see the Soul Reaper axe useful at more places. I saw a few people using it at Chambers of Zarek. Could be good there if they make a significant change to it. Like, your soul stacks last longer, or take less damage on your soul stacks. Something like that. I don't think they should buff the damage or anything. I think the damage is in a fine spot for what it is. I elk that, and eat from the pile. Gives me 10 minutes to take more damage. Range minions. Doot, 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 and you. Oh, I walked back into the falling rocks. That's unfortunate. And this giant rat's still alive. Range. Let's eat mango just for the hell of it. He has 4 attacks he could use. The Stomp, the Magic, the Range, or the Minions. And I tried to use the Minions, but he died too fast. For a ranging pot. Let's move that up there. That way if I high alch something, I won't high alch a prayer potion by accident because I fat fingered the click box. I've gotten rarer pets at a lower KC. I've gotten commoner pets at a higher KC. We'll just have to wait and see when this guy decides to be charitable. I would like to get the pet relatively quickly. That way I can go back to doing Chambers as Eric. Because I just figured out, like, I just finally got confident with skipping on Mage Hand when this guy came out. No pet. Upset. "11 rat bones on the ground, and 1 prayer pot used." Not the best, not the worst. But I'm thinking we can stay here for as long as we need. And we're gonna need to use the heart pretty soon. There goes the minions. Use the heart. Rearrange. Stay range. Dodge. Mage. Pray range. And the minions come out. I would be upset if I got a curved bone here. Because curved bone is, again, like 1 in 5,000. And rat... the rat pet is 1 in 3,000. So if I get a curved bone, I'm going to be upset. Also because I have no use for curved bones anymore. With 99 construction. Do they give you crafting XP? They might. That might be useful. That's the thing that I'm worried about on my road to maxing is there's a lot of content that sort of overlaps between skills, and as one skill gets finished, the overlap content becomes less useful. Like barbarian fishing. I do not need the strength XP. I can use the fishing and the agility XP, but the strength XP is kind of useless for me, so barbarian fishing feels less usable at the moment. There's really no reason to go over 99 strength, unless you're just flexing. Mage. Arranged. Arrange. A mage. And he's coming in for some melee attacks. Summoning his minions anytime now. Dodge. Range. And just before he dies, he summons his minions. How's everyone doing? I'm doing alright. I'm gonna have a nice dinner tonight. I've tried to get more, like, less meat in my diet. I know it's cringe to be vegetarian, but I just think that maybe other sources of protein might be a little bit less expensive and a little bit healthier. So I've got a lot of legumes and whatnot. But tonight we're having a treat, and my roommate got a couple of steaks he's cooking up for us. So, that'll be nice. We'll have some steaks for dinner. And, yeah. That seems like a good plan. Trying to have a little bit healthier of a lifestyle. I've had too much time to get healthy, and I have chosen not to do that. So I think it's about time I start trying to, you know, watch my health a little bit more. $533 for a rune battle axe. And we're going to need to hit the heart right about now. Here we go. 3 seconds on the clock for Scurrius. And he's up. Let's kill all of the minions. I didn't get hit by that mage attack because my mage defense is really high and so is my mage level. But it's still not good to miss those flicks. Okay. could summon his minions any second now. There he goes, summoning his boys. And they're really hitting me. Really hit me with that chip damage. Alk the Rune Med. How many minutes do we have? Oh! We're back to full HP. It was 10 minutes. 16 kills on the board right now. Oh yeah, we're about to get down. Get down. That's the Fortnite cover is way better. Way better than the original. I'm a pro Fortnite gamer. Pro Fortnite gamer. I was talking to my roommate, we went to Costco today, and I ran through all of the cringe videos that I used to watch as a kid. I was like, I don't judge kids for watching Skibbity Toilet. It's not any stupider than, like, the stuff that I watched as a kid, like Team Fabulous 2. That was ridiculous. All those, source filmmaker shitposts. Those are really fun. All the Gmod shitposting. There really wasn't a big difference in how stupid the content I watched as a kid was from how stupid the content is nowadays. And Skibbity Toilet, I don't know, I think it's Gmod. It might be Source Filmmaker, but I'm pretty sure it's Gmod. Give me the pet. Oh, just cracked my neck. Oh, he just cracked my neck again. Drink a prayer pot. Pray melee. Wait for him to get in close. Pray mage. Pray range. Pray range. Minions. $151, that says 48. I'm trying to, like, in my head, correlate how much XP I get to how much damage I do. I shouldn't really worry about it. There we go, and attack the giant rat. For Rune Full Helm. It's a nice one. Do a little moving. Pray melee, get into melee range. Gordon Ramsay has influenced my life in a very particular way. I would watch Kitchen Nightmares after getting home from a fry cook job, and it just made me feel so much better to watch Gordon Ramsay yell at incompetent food workers. It's rotten! Okay, Gordon. It's very cathartic coming home from a day of working at a restaurant and watching people who don't know what they're doing get torn apart, and then Sometimes the restaurant is bad and the owners kind of fuck it up. Sometimes the restaurant works out. I like the series where he goes back to restaurants that he had previously visited, and it's like, oh yeah, we're doing a lot better now, or yeah, no, we sold the business, it wasn't working out. Because, you know, not every business is going to be successful. Not every restaurant can stay afloat, and restaurants are very hard to keep running. There's a lot of overhead and not a lot of profit, and anything could go wrong. You have to be very careful with food service. That was my biggest fear when working in a kitchen, was like any tiny mistake, like someone comes in with a peanut allergy, and, you know, it just takes one person to fuck up, one person to forget to put that on the ticket, or to forget to change their gloves, one person to, like, you know, put even something as simple as, like, oh, we have, like, peanut dust that we're using next to a person with the peanut allergies food. That could cause a huge problem. Scurrius spine. So I was really paranoid about, you know, allergies and stuff. Luckily, I never really had to deal with anyone with peanut allergies. Never really came up on my shifts. And we only had, like, one or two things that had peanuts in them, so it wasn't like the whole kitchen was contaminated, but you still had to be careful about it. Even something as simple as, like, the fry oil being, like, peanut oil versus canola oil. But I think we use canola oil, yeah. Got him right before he summoned his minions. How far can we stretch this? I'm gonna mess with the image overlay of my character a little bit later. But it's tempting. It's tempting to try and mess with it, but I gotta stay focused. I don't really need to stay focused at Scurrius because you take so little damage. But it's still good to have a longer trip to stay focused and not take unnecessary damage. Got the minions out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hit you with a 52. I wonder what this thing max hits in Ancestral. That could be an interesting thing to look into. Range. Just barely too slow on the damage there. Okay, melee. Rune full helm. Oh, why did you stay alive, huh? Did I splash on you or something? I think at the end of this grind, I'm gonna turn in all of my rat Scurrius spines and just see how much XP I would have gotten. Range. Mage. Shmakaroo. Smackery. Macaraya. I will upgrade my JPEG in the corner there when I get a chance. Maybe I'll cut the stream for dinner, and then when I get back for after dinner, then I will... Oh, rune arrows, there we go. After dinner, I'll fiddle around and make sure the stream, or the thing is working. Oh! After this kill, I think I'm going to get some more coffee. I'll just step out of the room and get some more coffee. Range. Mage. Mage. Melee. Range. Stomp. Of course we could get the pet here, and then I would be done for the whole thing. But I doubt it. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys because they're annoying. Ah, missed that. There we go. And pet. No. That would have been cool, but no. Okay. Give me like 5 minutes to get some coffee, and then I will be right back. There we go. Alright, see you soon. Ooh. This is the ghost of Scurrius the rat, coming right back to give you a pet. No herbs for you, Jekyll. We are about 1/4 of the way to drop rate. No, not 1/4. 1/8. 1/6? We're some number away from the drop rate. But we are grinding until he gives us a miniature version of himself. And there has been a announcement. Stella, what's going on? My dog was doing something weird. I think we switch melee here. Yep, just go ahead and take care of that. And back to the rat. Remember to turn on your heart for that extra couple of max hits. And I'm not using augury because I don't need the accuracy, and it doesn't give you any. What are you doing, Stella? What is it? What? Now she's jumping up on my chair. What do you want? We already went for a big walk today. We went for a big old walk. She's a little dog, but she's got a lot of energy. This may seem like a bit of overkill. Could get the Fortified Award. I don't have the cash for it, but I could probably scrounge together enough if I sold some of the big items I don't use a lot. That, or if I just, what's it called? Just get a big drop from Chambers or something. I would get a Fortified Award. But honestly, what I'm thinking is, if I get, like, a T-bow split from Chambers in, like, a 3-man, that would encourage me to do, like, a T-bow rebuild, right? Because I would feel alright selling some of the more expensive gear that I have to buy a T-bow. Like, if the Soul Reaper axe is shit, even after the update, I'd be fine selling it. It probably would crash quite a bit in price. But it still holds some value just because of how rare it is. And how annoying it is to grind out. But, I could sell, like... I could sell Bandos, just use a fighter torso. I could sell my Bofa and just switch to using a T-bow. There's a lot of options for, you gotta just spawn the most annoying part. Rune arrows. Kind of useless, but, you know. Keep them in a big stack. Let me stir up my coffee. I just have my coffee with a spoonful of sugar. And that's about it. Sometimes I have, like, coffee creamer in it, but I feel like a lot of the coffee creamer that I can get at the store feels like chemically, you know, feels very artificial. So sometimes I'll just grab some milk to put in it, but milk goes bad pretty fast, and I only have like 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day, so sometimes I find myself not using enough milk fast enough, and then it goes sour. So I've kind of stopped doing that because it's a bit of a waste. And I don't mind just having a little bit of sugar in my coffee. It's fine, it's fine. And it's probably kind of late to have coffee, but I really need to stay up until a proper time to go to sleep so I get my sleep schedule back on track. Dodge that. Gonna need to hit the imbued heart real quick here. Most of the things past the big pole, or the Winter Summit pole, the one thing that I'm unsure about is moving Dragon Claws to the Tormented Demons drop table, because if those things, I know it's like a Grandmaster quest and it's going to be hard to get through. There's going to be loads of prerequisites, but you know the first like week that thing's out, it's going to be botted. So I hope they do something to make it hard to bot that specific content. And also I think Dragon Claws are just going to drop pretty far in price if they're not from Chambers, because Chambers is it's pretty rare to get from Chambers. I mean, any like single chase item from Chambers is definitely harder to get. But it's not the first time they've moved things away from the Chambers drop table. They moved the Dragon Harpoon out of there. They moved the Dragon Sword out of there. Trying to think if they moved anything else out of Chambers drop table. But it's a little bit concerning that they could have Dragon Claws be botted. It's not like Revenants, where there's like 0 requirements to get in there, but still, I think it could be a problem. There we go. For some Chaos Runes. I'll camp at low health for a little bit, and then maybe next couple of kills I'll hit the cheese pile. Just having a sip of my coffee. I get the appeal of having like very nice equipment and a very high-end coffee, but I don't really get that. I'm fine with the cheap stuff. It's just coffee, and I drink it for the caffeine, not really for the taste. But I watched this this guy on like YouTube Shorts who talks about like tea rituals and how the culture of like caffeinated tea in other countries is very different from like caffeinated coffee in the United States and probably other Western countries, because a lot of it is just like you drink it for the caffeine, you know? You're not drinking it for some sort of like relaxation or social setting or anything like that. You just sort of drink it for the effects rather than savoring it for like a special occasion. Come on, Scurrius, show me what you got. Ooh. Doot, 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 doot. And Scurrius spine. Not a pet, but a drop. How much did these alch for? 600. Nah. Not worth it. I would not go high alching spines of animals. Ay, ay, ay. Was slow on that prayer. Range. Hit the heart. Mage. Mage. Melee. And kill the minions. Range. Excuse me. Coffee sometimes makes me burp. Gives me a little bit more of an acidic stomach. Rune med. That's 550 kills. Ray melee. Dodge. Teleblock the rat. Can't use teleblock here, I guess. My guess for the little secret, if you go PKing with Scurrius, I can almost guarantee you, if you go PKing with Scurrius, he says something when you get a kill. That has to be the secret behind the pet, because they did mention that there was like an Easter egg with the pet that no one had found out yet. So I might go ahead and try that out. Just get one of my alt accounts and bond it up just to try out that theory of mine. But bonds are like 10 mil, man. Oy. I've never seen bonds this expensive. Also, Settled's new series came out. The Nightmare Mode account. Which was interesting to watch. It's a unique approach to the game. And, I don't know, maybe it'll catch on. But it seems way too punishing for a regular player. I'm already scared of, like, regular Iron Man mode. I have an Iron Man account. It's in free-to-play right now. I haven't gone on it in a while. I had this idea for a series that's kind of stolen from, I think it was either 9rain. Yeah, it was 9rain. Who mentioned, like, an atheist-only account. So I wanted to take that a step further and be like, no prayers and no magic, because magic isn't real, and neither are the gods, and have it be like a Reddit atheist skeptic, a Reddit atheist skeptic account, which I thought was a funny idea, but I looked into it more, and there's just so much content that you can't do, and like you can't use teleports. Enchanted jewelry would be useless. So I'm not sure if I want to do that, because you couldn't even get like an amulet of glory. You couldn't have any amulet with stats on it because they're all enchanted, and that would just be way too punishing and restrictive, and I didn't want to do that. But I still have the account, and I might play it here and there, and maybe try and complete free-to-play as an Iron Man. That might be a fun challenge. Then after that, I don't know. I might try going further with it, but I probably won't play the Iron Man until after I max, really, because then I have something else to do. But even after I max, I still want to go pet hunting. Come on, hit big. Nah, he spawned his buddies. I saw someone the other day who got Scurrius at like 19 kill count, which, I mean, you know, people have gotten luckier with pets before, but made me wonder what the pet drop rate is. Now we know the pet drop rate, 1 to 3,000, so it's just like any other boss, except it's much easier. Dodge that. Hit that. Dodge that. Switch our prayers. Range. Range. Dodge. Try melee. And he's going for his food again. Melee. Mage. Hit the heart. Kill him before he summons his minions. Come on, kill him. No. Range. Flick to mage, back to melee. Rune arrows. The thing is, any one of these kills could be the pet. What, Bubba? What? My dog's barking at something. But she does these little tiny, like, whoop, 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 like those little tiny barks. Dodge and attack. What are you barking at? Sometimes she'll stand up on my bed, look out the window, and start barking at someone on the street. But, she's generally a quiet dog. Unless she sees someone or thinks someone's coming home that she knows. If someone is... she'll stand on my bed and look out the window, and if she sees someone who she recognizes walking home, she'll start going... start whining and crying and be like, "Let me out, I see you, I know you're coming home, let me out." What? You gonna get him? Are you gonna get him, big boy? You gonna get him? Get him! Get him! I think she hears another dog outside. That's probably it. Come on, Scurrius, you know you want to give me the pet. The faster you give me the pet, the faster I stop killing you. We're at that level. We're at that level where we're now bargaining with the NPC in-game. If you give me the pet, I'll drop a full inventory of cheese for you. No, I can camp low HP. It's not even low, it's 68. Play melee. And keep killing the boss. Mage. Range. I think he's coming in for melee, yeah? Nope. Go to the middle, you big dummy. Summon your minions if you want, they won't help you. Oins. And saturated heart. Chugging some coffee. I wonder what the combat achievements are going to be for this guy. I know one of them is going to be called Sit Rat. But, other than that, it's a mystery. Probably going to be one with, like, perfect kill, or don't let him eat from the cheese pile is probably going to be one of them, so you got to bring Entangle or Freezes or something. Maybe one will be, like, kill him without him spawning minions. Let's grab this tuna. Stand back here so we get a couple of free hits when he spawns. Easy time to kill the boss. That's max. And he's pulling out the minions. Range. Dodge. Range. Minions. Let's pick up some tuna. And get our health back up to full. Do we get lucky on kill 560? Let's find out. Mage. Mage. A lot of mage going on. Summoning minions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I walked right back into the falling rubble. Range. Mage. Range. $560 for a rune chain body. Not terrible. Probably gonna do some more kills off stream, just because I like watching watching some stuff while I'm playing RuneScape. Go ahead and eat, it won't save you. Get ready to hit the saturated heart again. Three seconds on the heart. I wonder if anyone is who's new to PVM can sort of let me know how this boss feels. It'd be interesting to get that perspective on it, like how well does it teach you, how hard is it for someone who's like completely new to PVM. Rune Medhelm. That's the big part that gets annoying, is this stack of bones just gets so big. Any one of these kills could be the pet, any one of them. We just have to roll that 1 out of 3,000 one time, and we get it. And every kill is a new roll. Any one of these kills could be it. Could this be the one? No. Well, we got some tuna. Drink our prayer. And get ready for the next one. Wonder how anyone else is feeling about this boss. I'm glad it doesn't have any valuable drops, because this could easily be botted. The giants, like the Giant's Club and the Briofita's Essence, those are nice rewards for free-to-play, because it takes so many kills to get the mossy key for it, and then even after you get the mossy key, it takes so many kills to get the rare drop from it, that it feels like there's enough of a there's enough rarity for there to be a nice drop locked behind it. But this guy, I'm glad it's not free to play. Which I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Free to play could benefit from more content, but I understand the desire by Jagex to keep a lot of the fun stuff behind a paywall, because you gotta make money. And live service game like this needs to have some sort of incentive to... Accidentally picked up some rat meat. A live service game needs some incentive for membership, and there's plenty of incentive in RuneScape. I wouldn't mind like another free-to-play quest. I like the quirkiness of a lot of the free-to-play quests, except for Romeo and Juliet. I don't. That one's just a bunch of talking. But Dragon Slayer 1 is really, it's a great quest, especially for free-to-play, because there's so much going on in it, and it engages you with puzzles and traveling and combat. It's a great one. I think that it wouldn't hurt to have another quest like that in free-to-play. Maybe like Demon Slayer 2. But it'd be hard to find a spot where that could fit in. Chaos Runes. And hit the Saturated Heart. 5 seconds on the clock, and Scurrius is back. Starting off with a splash. Now we're doing some damage. Range. Mage. Range. Just barely got that off in time. Let's kill this minion and back to Scurrius. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing alright. It's a nice Friday. Nice day to just relax and get some Scurrius kills in. Just gotta remind myself that every kill could be it. Every single one could be the pet. And once I do get the pet, I'm going back to Chambers. Because Chambers as Eric is very fun and pretty simple for me to do. I've got most of it down now. Tombs of a Masket is nice for solo, but the Monkey Room is... Every time I think of going back to TOA, I remember the Monkey Room, and I'm like, yeah, gross. Especially with, like, Walk the Path on. I don't know if I kind of started doing it so that I do the Monkey Room first, so if I wipe there or I use too many supplies, I can just reset. Because Kefri and Zebak take very few supplies from me most of the time. Maybe like a couple of prayer doses, but you don't take much damage if you're doing those ones right. Kefri does do a little bit of chip damage, but that's fine. I just hate the monkey puzzle. But that would be a nice pet to get. Maybe if I did it in groups instead of solo. But Chambers is just nice. It's easy to do at 3-man Chambers. Just get a quick, like, 20-25 minute raid in. My personal best time at Chambers is like 19 minutes. And I have the pet from it, so I probably should start doing challenge mode raids. Challenge mode raids, I know everything's a little bit stronger, and everything is a little bit more annoying, but the room layout is the same every time, so there's no surprises in, like, the order that you do them in. The one thing I hate is Vespula. I hate Vespula with a passion. So, I don't know if I'm gonna do challenge modes, if I can just do standard raids and avoid Vespula. Because the redemption method is supposed to work, but the last few times I've done the redemption method, I must have been doing something wrong, because I always die there. And it's very annoying to lose. Because with Vespula, it's not like, oh, one person died, you can still manage it. It's like, it's a DPS check. And if you if you die at Vespula, you have to run all the way back, and then the grubs heal, and they go up and they heal the portal. And it sort of piles on. It's got a pile-on effect of how annoying it becomes when you can't get it done very quickly. Take the trout, eat the trout. Anything else in here? No. Just big bones and raw meat. Die, you big rat. Mage. Range. Range. Don't know why I was dancing around like that. Just a bunch of misclicks in a row. Range. Range. You could use a prayer potion drop from Scurrius. Maybe stay here a little bit longer if I got a prayer pot. I still got 4 prayer pots left. I'm doing alright in that front. Are we gonna get lucky on 570? Could do, could do. Range. Dodge. Range. 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 Mage. Mage. Range. Dodge. And the pet. No. Never lucky. You aren't lucky until you are. I'm excited for Defender of Varrock. Also excited for Well Gothic Sleeps. The new god alignment system might be interesting, depending on what prayers we get with it. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of beta tests for the prayer system, and also the Project Rebalance stuff. I'm looking forward to the Hunter Guild is something that I'm really looking forward to, because then I'll have you know, Hunter contracts. Maybe the Hunter contracts give like bonus XP for completing them. Maybe they're just like farming contracts where you make a little bit of profit from doing the Hunter stuff. But I'd really like to see Hunter be a little bit faster and agility be a little bit faster. I'm okay. I've resigned myself to grinding out both of those skills, but you know. Alright. Well, I think this is going to be the last kill of the stream. I'm going to go get dinner. Thanks anybody who stopped by. Let's just finish off this one last one, see if we get lucky. And if we do, then we'd be done. We'd be done anyway. So, remember to hit the prayer. And do we get lucky on 572? Maybe? No. Alright, well, thanks everybody who stopped by. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a great weekend. And as always, have a wonderful rest of your day. I already said that. Okay.